Hi and welcome to Malaika Kimani na ukipenda niite MK. Karibu sana all my subscribers, new subscribers, and those who will come. We say karibu in Swahili and we say welcome in Norwegian. Thank you. So today I want to talk about the ongoing story of Kajoji and Mama Yvonne. You know, sometimes I think people should be careful, because when you are talking about your child, think twice. And here I'm talking to Mama Yvonne. They always say that it is only the mother who knows the father, right? And always the father know nothing, but the mother know everything. That is what they've been saying for years. But ongoing story about Yvonne. Yvonne, she's only 19 years old. There is nothing that is not making sense in my mind. You know, even if you are such a stupid, you will try to figure out and do your mathematics, and then you ask yourself, is Mama Yvonne speaking the truth? I feel so sorry for Yvonne. She's just a child. I have a boy who is 24 years old. And he been looking for his father. Until date, he have never seen his father. Me too, I don't know his father. Even I don't know how he look like. Because of my situation, I was raped, right? So I cannot like imagine that the father of my son, it is that one or that one, and then I go and start maybe telling people that I don't know, you look like my father, you look like my son, you might be alleged the father of my child. I don't know why I came here to speak about this, but I think it is a high time, because Mama Yvonne, I know you will hear me and you will listen to this. Mama Yvonne, think about your child. Even if she's 19 years old, you can affect her emotional and mental. Sometimes I look Yvonne and now you have put on her mind that KLG, or the Don, something like that, he is the father of your child. Of which I'm praying that if he be the father, even we, the online DCI, we will be so happy, because that will be Yvonne's dream come true. Only the child know how it is to have both the parent, to have your father, or to see him finally after 19 years old. Even me, I will be very glad if my son, he will find his dad when he's 24 years, 25 or 30 years. It is my prayer to see my son, his dream coming to fulfillment. It's fulfillment, yeah? Don't mind my English. But this thing, KLG, he's saying no, he's not the father of Yvonne. And Mama Yvonne, she keep on insisting, you are the father of my daughter. Now you can see how the innocent Yvonne, she is confused as me and others, 1,000 people who are confused. And you know you can trust this story like 1,000 million because it is said the mother know the father. It is only the mother who know the father of their child. Yes, we know, but it depends on which circumstances. And again, I'm asking myself, she was not raped, right? 19 years ago. Why now she have decided to come and look the father? And this man, he been there for a long time. If she knew this is the father, KLG the Don, he is the father. For all those years that have passed through, he could have tried to reach him and say, your daughter want to see you. Because that is many years ago. Because only what I saw, because I'm following this story, it is, even I don't follow my life like that. I only saw that only 2022, that is when she started writing to Don, KRG. Where were you, Mama Yvonne? Okay, someone can ask, where were you, Malaika? You didn't find the father of your son for 24 years. Yes, that will be a good question. I started speaking about my situation about how I was raped for so many years back. Many years back. And yes, I am still looking forward. If that father of my son will one day come out and say, yes, I am the father of your son. Or he write to my son, I am your dad. I said, if he happened to come out, he is forgiven. Don't be afraid to come out, Daddy of David the King. You are forgiven by me. But how your son will react, I cannot decide. But it will be my happiness to see my son happy. Okay, we go to Mama Yvonne again. Are you making your daughter happy by saying what you are saying? If it is true, let it be so. Because Yvonne, she's a child. Here in Europe, Yvonne is still a child. Don't think that when you are speaking about Yvonne right now, like it is like you are tormenting her. If you feel like this thing, it is not true, because for you it is true even how you are talking. And I'm very happy because your confidence. I saw the house in Dumberi. The house in Dumberi where KLG was living. Wow, that is so nice. It's a good memory. If it is true KLG, you are living there, please. Hey, it's a very good memory. But hey, here it is all about the child who is involved in this story. I hope this is not a clout chasing, because you know in Kenya everything is possible. Clout chasing everywhere. But you remember, here is a child who is involved, who is looking for his father, who is looking to meet the alleged father finally. That is her dream. Yvonne, whenever you are, I feel for you, and so sorry. I know you are confused, the same way we are confused. I know it is not easy for you, Yvonne. I know one day you will see your father, because your father is not dead. Your mother was not raped. So, for sure she know what she's talking about. Or maybe she's confused. Because if we look at her, she look to be mentally stable. And maybe she's... I don't know. I don't know what I want to say about this. Because I think this is a child involved in this. And we should think about that. Because Yvonne, at the end of everything, she will be affected mentally, emotional, maybe even physically. Because she have now that hope. Because her mother, she's talking with a very big confidence. So now Yvonne know that, hey, this is my father, KLG the Don. The nicknamed Kajoji. Kajoji! So I'm just thinking, how do you, Yvonne? How are you taking this case, by the way? You need a hug from a mother who cares. You need a hug, baby girl. Because this one here, I know it will torment you. My son, who is now 24 years, me as a mother, when I observe him, he know what went down in my life. Sometimes he have a trauma, just like I am. I am grown-up woman. I am over 40 years. My son, he's now 24 years. I cannot say he's a grown-up man. He's my baby. He's a small child for me, because I'm a mother. And I will not do anything that will hurt him. Because my son is not the first time he have asked me, Mom, please, do you know who is my father? Or you are waiting, maybe I am 30, 20 years, so you surprise me. Ma, hi David, here is your dad. No, because also he's watching a lot of movie, fantasy movie. He's watching a lot of fantasy movie. And he think that I still know who is the father, but not now. Now he's grown up and he understand the meaning of rape, and he understand the meaning of going through what I went through. He understand. But before he think, Mom, maybe you are waiting because I've been watching some kind of movie that you are waiting when I'm 15, when I'm 20 years, when I'm 25, when I'm 30. Then you will come and say, here is your dad, like a surprise. No. I have always stood on my ground and I have said, my son, baby boy, please, I don't know your father. And if I know, and if I had a selfie, because I never have a selfie. You know, when you have a boyfriend or you have a girlfriend, in one way or other, you have a selfie. Then you can use that one as evidence. Me, I have nothing. Actually, I didn't have a phone. When I was a house girl, I didn't have even a phone. Nothing. Me, I was working to the nail. Is it to the nail? Hey, hey. So for you, Mama Yvonne, there is something I'm also trying to think very much. You mean Kajoji was something like 15 and you are 13. You know me, I don't understand that. If you were 13 years old, oh my goodness, so sorry to hear if it happened to you. Because at 13 years old, carrying a baby, that is a baby getting a baby. So sorry to hear, Mama Yvonne, and I'm very sorry for that. Maybe you might be speaking the truth. I don't know. Don't judge me. Maybe you are speaking the truth because maybe you are 13 years. Maybe you don't remember that father. You don't remember. You remember is the face because the face look like a KLG. And the other thing I'm looking, you look like your daughter. The face, the eye. And then you go to KLG. KLG look like Yvonne. The eye, the nose, the mouth. So you three, you look together. So I'm confused as well. I am also confused. So you are all looking the same. Yeah, I am confused. So for sure, I hope that the father of your daughter will come out. If it is not KLG the Don, I hope the father of your child will come out because that is the happiness of your daughter. It will be a very big achievement as she turned 20 years. That will be a very big gift for your daughter. But if you guys do the DNA, and I don't know why the DNA is taking that long, like years. If you guys do a DNA, and then the DNA say KLG is not the father, just be ready to take your daughter to rehabilitation. Like serious, and I mean it. Be ready to take your daughter for rehabilitation because she need counseling. She need to swallow what you've been feeding her with. Are you getting me, Mama Yvonne? You are mother like me. And I know also it is your happiness when you see your daughter happy with the father. But remember, if the result turn otherwise, he's not the father, your daughter will be affected. Be ready to have her cancelled. And the other thing, your daughter, if this is not the alleged father Kajoji, KLG the Don, he's not the father. She will be trolled. Whenever she pass through, she will be trolled. Maybe they will say, hey, your mother say this and this. And the same way, like KLG, right now, the DNA is not done. You can imagine how this man, maybe people are hating on him right now, outside there. They will say, you are deadbeat. So it is like his name now, it is tarnished outside there. His name is not looking the same way it was looking before because people will see him like a deadbeat. They will tell him why you have money and you're not looking about your daughter for 19 years. This man, when you look at KLG the Don, he don't look like 40. That man look around like 34, 32 years. He's not about 40. Maybe 35, 36. There. He don't pass there. So if you are 13 years old, Mama Yvonne, as I said, very sorry to hear because I know a lot of people, they have child when they are still young. But check well if that is the father you are talking about. if that is the father of Yvonne. Because here the confusion is being crushed to each other now and then, all the time. It is crushed all over. Because KLG say, no, she is not my daughter. And you say, you are the father. You are not my daughter. I am your daughter. Just look at that. Nani anaumia? It is a child who is umiaring. It's a child who is feeling oppressed. So let us think about that for a minute. And I hope, as I round up this, I hope that the DNA will be done as quick as possible, so it will not be too much for Yvonne. Because the more you guys are waiting, the more things you are continue speaking about Yvonne, me, you are papa, you are not papa, yes, you are my papa to my daughter, this night, like, it is affecting your daughter. Please do as quick as possible. And if it is possible, you KLG or Mama Yvonne, if you don't have the DNA money, we online, we can changa the money. Because we want to save the young girl. She is young, 19 years, she's just a baby girl. She's such a beautiful girl to go through that, because she will have a trauma in the future. Because even when the DNA, if the DNA will say KLJ is the father, remember, he have already said that she is not my daughter. She will be affected by that. And if the DNA say KLG is not the father, she will also be affected, because the mother have insisted this is the father. I know even where we are living. I know even the Dumbelli house where we were living. So this one, before Yvonne swallow everything, it will take time on her neck. So be careful. Our children need care. Our children need someone who is thinking what can happen after all this. So, as I round up, I'm just waiting to see the DNA to that KLG and Don, KLG Don and Yvonne, and I can't wait till the result. And my warm hug, go to Yvonne, because she's only the child. The others, they are grown up. And also I'm feeling also for KLG, the Don, who have the wife and the children. They are also being affected. So just think about all this. Maybe the children of KLG, the Don, are looking forward to meet their alleged sister. And suddenly they hear, no, it is not your sister. They will be affected. So we have to look both sides. The wife of KLG, if she is not understanding, she will give a trouble to this man before the DNA come. She will say, if you are the father, you have to accept, you have to speak about this. Because women, women, we like this we like this kerere. We like kerere and complaining. But I hope she's understanding. I hope she's educational. I hope she's grown enough, mature, to wait for DNA. Because a child is something very, very good. And I will thank God when Yvonne get her father and be happy together, I will be so glad. Anyway, I took this video with love because of Yvonne. Please receive my hug. The warm hug from Norway. Receive the warm hug from Norway. And I don't joke about that. So I'm waiting to hear. And if Kajoji is around there roaming, please, Kajoji, come out. But you know Kajoji cannot come out because the mother already have insisted the KRG is the Kajoji. So we are waiting to see the Kajoji, the DNA. We are waiting for that. So God bless you and have a very beautiful week. This is a very beautiful week. May God bless you. May God do you well. And also, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, keep on subscribing. Like the video. Share. And show me some love. God bless you. Nice week.